Would you be okay if Jeffrey Epstein was in charge of the music and the entertainment at the Super Bowl? Just ask yourself that. I don't think so.
Target spotted. Moving in. Not today.
Stop! FBI!
Adaptive predict.
The beauty of crime sequences.
Knock, knock. I'm Officer Ramos. Under arrest. What happened? Rerouted every license. Yeah. You're under arrest for excessive intelligence. Step away from the mic. Wait, what? It is when everyone in the comments can't keep up.
Home Sweet Studio.
Mike, check. And we're live. I told you nothing can keep me off this mic.
So people want to talk about the Super Bowl. Man, like, it's all division, right? Like, it was division from the start. And now they want to make it, these people want to make it race here. Got Roland Martin, right? He's just blinded, man. This guy's blind. He don't see the big picture.
All them damn white supremacists who been cracking up can kiss my ass. Matter of fact, this one dude got mad at this one bar. He changed all the TVs to the Turning Point USA. And the dude was like, I ain't come here for that. He's like, we don't want to hear that. He's like, but y'all serve tacos and margaritas. I mean, this is how dumb these people are. This is
Who's
how dumb these people are. And
Hold
I
on.
just
White supremacist? What are you talking about? This guy is dumb. This guy's so stupid. White supremacist. He didn't want to watch the game. And then the guy was like, but you sell tacos and margaritas here. Tacos, bro? That's Mexican, you idiot. It's not Puerto Rican. So you're talking about the Latino culture. Listen, this guy's an idiot. That goes to show you. He just wants to be a race baiter. He's a race baiter. That's all he is.
and go, really? Like, really? Again, Omi Congo, I have not seen these white folks this mad.
Yeah. What do you expect? What do you expect? People not to get mad when you talk like this? Here's this other guy can't stay.
A wolf in sheep's clothing into the den to lead white ignorance. This is really emblematic of white, I will say white men, white people as a whole currently right now, because you guys are so lost.
I love the way you're throwing that word around, bro. You're really starting to piss me off. White ignorance. You guys are so lost. Yo, I think you're the one that's lost, bro. I think you're the one that's lost. I'm going to explain why in a minute. You're the one that lives in the baby daddy culture, right? You don't even know what you're talking about, bro. It's nothing to do with the culture of the Super Bowl, who it was. It's nothing to do with that. It's people don't want to see that, all right? You know, Americans don't want that. They don't want that, all right? You talk about, okay, look at this. Here's Cardi B coming out at the end after she was dancing to come get her picture taken, okay? All right? That's how you get your picture taken, right? And let me get your picture. No problem. Let me bend over. All right? That's how you get your picture taken. Is my daughter supposed to learn from that? My daughter, right? Someone's going to, hey, honey, someone wants to take your picture. Okay, daddy, I'm going to go say cheese. No. You turn around and stick your butt up in the air. That's how you take a picture. These people are teaching you. That's how you do it. Right? That's how you're supposed to learn from these people. This culture, this amazing Lucas, Roland Martin. White ignorance. Yeah, okay. We should learn from you, right? This is how we should learn from, right? I want my daughter to get pregnant at 14, right? And have a baby daddy. That's what I want. That's what I want. Should learn from you. And it goes further than that. Like from the jump, man. This is what they were doing. I mean, I'm like, oh man, this is, whatever. Listen, I know it is. You got to toughen up a little. This is the way it is. But I mean, but the more you accept it, the more you turn away from God, the more wicked the world becomes, and you're going to get judged, and that's it. And if you want to do that, fine. I'm just letting you know how it works. All right. And people just wanted a more family-oriented thing. Okay. Probably also something that they could understand. But then I'm glad we didn't understand it. Because I go on the, this YouTube site here. Can't pronounce it. You'll see it up there in a minute. But this is translated. And I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. My wife does. I'm going to ask her in a minute. But, oh, here's a close-up of, here's how you're supposed to get your picture taken, right? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's real nice. So, right, this is from the song Titi Me Pregunto, okay? This is the first song. Here it is right here. That's the top. This is translated. All right, he's talking to his aunt, by the way, in this song, supposedly. I mean, yeah, that's, American people don't want to hear that. And by the way, the American culture is, I don't have to do nothing I don't want to do. And that's it. So Roland Martin, Amazing Lucas, just get out of here, bro. Move. Go to a communist country. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do, and nobody else does. And they can do whatever they want. They don't want to hear shit, because that's what it is, all right? You don't have to. Let's check out more lyrics from the same song. Devil Boy. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. His aunt's telling him that. Yeah. I just love the way you talk to your aunt. And he's telling his aunt this about a girl, one of the girls. She says this about him. Is amazing. That's basically the translation of the songs. No one understood it. But that's what they're talking like. I mean, little girls speak Spanish, probably understood it. But I guess he don't care. Oh, he really cares about his people, right? His Latin American people. Yeah, you really care about your little girls? I mean, probably doesn't. Probably doesn't. Because he's not a man. He's a demonic guy. You don't think so? Well, this is the picture of one of his albums. I mean, one of his songs and his videos. You want to hear the lyrics to that song? All right, here's a lady talking about the lyrics to that song.
He spelled Vatican with a B for some reason. But here we go. Let's start up there. Perhaps my music isn't clean, but I didn't invent sex and marijuana. A, where is the horny one? Raise your hands. A, grinding, and we go. To the Vatican. Call your mom to ask for your hand. A. I was in hell when I stumbled upon a she-demon. She was selling her soul, and I bought it. She was yummy, but her friend was even yummier. Let's go, the three of us. Let's go. I'm going to skip this paragraph because it's irrelevant. He's talking about being in the club and the club being lit. But let's go to this paragraph here. It says, everybody fornicates here. The waiter and the preacher. Hey, mommy, you're so fine. Send me a picture of the young Mika. I don't know who young Mika is. They got me overthinking. The night got kinky. And in her ass, the pinky. Her hair purple like Inky Winky. I slap her ass and I leave her like Poe. I give it to her where she goes pee-pee and where she goes po-po.
All right. So ask yourself. Would it be okay? Would you want? How about Two Live Crew? Remember the band Two Live Crew? The group Two Live Crew? Would you have them? How about them at the next Super Bowl? Or how about what's her name singing the song WAP WAP? How about that? Right there, right out in the open. I'll bet you people will be okay with that. And if you said no, they would get mad at you for saying no. That's how sick these people are. They're demonic. They don't even know it. The God of this world has blinded the minds of the unbelievers. If you don't believe, you don't care about God, you're blinded. And this is demonic, and it's the way it is. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get into this like unpopular stuff, but it's the truth, okay? And if you have some sort of sense, like you're like, this isn't right a little bit here, that means you are a believer. It means you know deep down inside, something ain't right. Even in the past, even when you seen J-Lo on the stripper pole, teaching 14-year-old girls how to become strippers. When you seen that, you even had a feeling like, this ain't right here. That means you got a belief in you, okay? Other people who were like, wow, look at this. She looks amazing, right? They don't even know, okay? They're blinded. And it's not going to be good. So here's who does the here's who's in charge of these Super Bowl songs and the entertainment. Right there, the guy in the back. See with the towel behind Harvey Weinstein, waiting for his turn. Because there's Jeffrey Epstein. This is the AI video, of course, but that's what happens, man. You got to get you know what in order to get the awards, and he's in line waiting behind them. That's why he got it. He had his turn. So now that's the guy. So you might as well let Jeffrey Epstein run the damn thing. And you think, oh, he's dead now, or he's not around, or whatever. It's still going on. This stuff's still happening. All right? Those who call evil good and good evil. It's not, that's the way it is. And you had the prophet Nahum who said, those who wanton the prostitute, alluring the mistress of sorceries, and those who want this stuff and keep going and just forget about God, he's gonna curse this land, and he's gonna treat you with contempt and make you a spectacle. I mean, what do you? So good. Go ahead, do it. I mean, it's just the way it is. Nobody cares. You want this stuff. You don't think it's bad because we're brainwashed. We're so far into it already that it doesn't seem bad, but it is. Okay. And just remember, the God of this age has blinded the minds of the unbelievers, and Satan himself comes as an angel of light. So it doesn't seem bad, but it's not good, okay? And as far as the people with wanting to go to Turning Point, it's just, it might have not been as good entertainment-wise, but they just didn't want to see that. And they probably wanted to listen to something they understood, all right? And 1 John here says too, even now many antichrists have come, okay? So they're all over the place. They're here. And that's what's going on here. You're dealing with antichrists, and it's been going on. And if you don't think so, I mean, here's the AI video, of course, again, but TMZ, David Stern, he's into sports. He's a demonic guy, okay? He's of the synagogue of Satan, all right? You can look that up, the synagogue of Satan. Just Google it, Bible, synagogue of Satan. It'll explain it, who he is. He's not a good guy. And Ghislaine Maxwell's dad has been before him, has been pushing this on our kids since the 50s. And, real quick before I go, I'll tell you this. Ghislaine Maxwell's dad, right? Robert Maxwell. He was the guy who did this stuff. I forget that. I'm going to do a whole new video. I'm going to do a whole video on that. But people got to wake up, man. Just don't be blind to this stuff. It's more than what they're telling you. They make you think it's just about, he don't like him because he doesn't speak English and that. It's good. It was an entertaining thing. Nobody cares about that. But there's bigger and deeper things with this. And if you don't wake up and you just think, you just think this stuff's okay, which I did a long time ago, it was nothing to me. But now, especially when you got kids, man, you got little kids growing up, you don't want them to become you think this guy has respect for women? I mean, he's telling them to twerk, and you just heard the lyrics of his songs. I mean, you think he has respect for women? Get out of here. That's not cool, man. I don't know if he's got any sisters but when he has a daughter or something, I mean, this guy, if you don't change, then he's truly a demonic guy then. And that's all I got to say about that. But if you have daughters, and there's a verse that says, do not sacrifice your son or your daughter. And it meant that literally back in the days with Baal, the god Baal, but it also means that in another way too. Like, don't sacrifice your son or your daughter to this. Don't expose them to this. That you're literally sacrificing them to this. You're giving them over to this demonic stuff, and it's not good. Okay.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment on anything you like or didn't like.
Get